We also have the great benefit of having with us Agnieszka Zarzycka, who is the D365 sales manager at Microsoft Polska, and Paweł Chmielewski, who is the head of technology at XPLUS. Let's have a really tricky question. Let's have a question about the relationships between humans and technology. Agnieszka, if I may go to you. This triad of the provider, the technology partner, and the client is a very tricky thing to manage. What are some of the best practices that you've seen, not necessarily on the part of Microsoft, but possibly even more interestingly on the part of clients? What can clients do to help themselves?
Great question. I would say that the best thing that customer can do for the success of the project is to choose the right partner. The partner with the set of people who are experienced, who are knowledgeable, and who are constantly learning. Because the technology is developing so fast. The cloud projects are also super speedy ones, and the deployment approach is very agile. That requires a very specific set of competencies. And I would say that since we are moving from on-prem world to cloud world, this triad between customer, partner, and the vendor is something what is absolutely vital for the success of the project. And I think that this would be the best summary of what customer can do best in his best interest to succeed.
Maybe you could elaborate a little bit more about these programs Microsoft has in terms
of course.
Fast Track and how you combine, how you make these parties work together.
Absolutely, Karol. I would say that since our business has shifted from selling licenses, Microsoft software licenses, to end customers into the more subscription-based business model, we had to redefine our role as a vendor in this journey that customer starts with a partner starting the implementation project and a business technology project. So what Microsoft has invested in the past years is, first of all, customer success unit. This is totally separate department with the whole group of people dedicated just to put our skin into the project and ensure that customer and partner have their angel in this journey from Microsoft's side. So this is somebody who is dedicated customer success manager, who is working with the customer and the partner in the course of the project, making sure that if anything pops up and requires some more, let's say, vendor attention, this attention will be there. The second element is exactly what Karol mentioned. This is the Fast Track program. This is customer success program, which aims at driving the successful design of architecture of the solution and sharing the best practices related to how our technology can be deployed in certain scenarios. Usually, when you approach the ERP project, you start to validate different options. And sometimes it's really very valuable to get an external voice guiding you, sharing some lesson learned, and sharing the knowledge coming from over 3,000 cloud projects successfully developed with the support of Fast Track globally. That's something what is absolutely valuable for customer, for the partner. These are insights which are coming from product group, because Fast Track, this is the product engineering team. So you do not have their sellers, you have their people who really know the stuff. So they understand the product, they understand where the product is heading to in terms of development. They understand the complexity of the architecture which customers may have depending on the industry they are actually active. And this team is dedicated to customers who have decided to go with Dynamics 365 in their digital journey. So that is something what is absolutely free of charge for the customers who meet certain criteria. And there are different levels of this support, starting from the self-served resources like tech talks, community user community groups, product community groups, and many others, going through the direct engagement of Microsoft Fast Track team and a hybrid model when the partner is leading this Fast Track engagement with the support of the Fast Track team. So there are different levels of engagement and different scope of this engagement, but all brings the value to the customer. So there are best practices, there are expert advices, there is a set of tools to be used, and there are resources, tons of resources, and the knowledge coming from and constantly growing from over 3,000 cloud projects which have been successfully deployed. And what is also important, no matter if this is the service provided by Microsoft Fast Track team or the partner, certified partner team, the knowledge and the experience and the trainings needs to be fulfilled to follow the fast track solution architecture approach, success by design, which actually brings all these benefits which customer may think of as a receipt for a successful project, quick deployment, very quick return on investment, and high adoption among their employees. So I think that that's something what is actually reflecting to what you said at the beginning. A lot of projects, business projects, technology projects, are somehow cursed with the delay and they go over the budget. With the proper approach to plan the project, validate the assumptions, make sure what is the hidden why for the project and what the customer wants actually to achieve and what can be achieved based and backed up with the data from other projects, advices from experienced engineers, is something what will really impact on how the project is adopted by the organization, how quickly it's phased, how successfully it is prepared for rollouts, and how quickly simply the project will be internal success, bringing all what was expected at the beginning, so meeting the KPIs of the project success.